guys. Okay, so last week we did a little activity where you had to think a little bit harder about who you are as a person, what interests you, maybe what some of your fears are, some of your future goals are, things like that. Today we're going to be talking about how you're going to actually put that on your puzzle piece. So I'm going to do a few little ideas for you on the board. So one example that people have given me that matters to them is sports. So I'm going to, since it's football weekend, I'm going to do a football, okay? Because you guys all know how much football is my thing. And then other people have talked about how their animals really matter to them. So here is a really high-end drawing of a cat, okay? And then, what's one more thing you guys are putting on your puzzle pieces?
Our fears.
Fears, video games. Oh, I like that one. Okay, so this is me, my old school Nintendo controller. Because I actually had one of those when I was a kid. Okay, so you could do this where you just break your puzzle piece up into 5 sections. And of course your drawings are going to be a lot better than mine. Feel free to use the computers to print off images, to get ideas to put on them. You could do this and just have different sections in each section representing something. Or you could make it a little more creative. And my goal is for you to try your best to make it more creative. So for football, instead of just doing a football, there's a lot of different things people have come up with. You could do a field with the lines on it. You could do a helmet. One idea that I thought of is maybe doing a goalpost that takes up a good amount of space on your puzzle piece, and now that has broken up your puzzle piece into other pieces. Maybe for the animal one, instead of drawing this cat that doesn't look anything like a real cat, maybe you could do a border of paw prints. Or maybe you're, some people have done like their animals' names kind of in a border to make it visually appealing and still representing who you are. So this is kind of boring, but you can do it. This is more creative. Let's try for the more creative side. You're going to take a piece of just this computer paper, do some sketches on here, get some ideas of how you're going to do your final project, and then show this to Mrs. Wade. Make sure that there's 4 to 5 things that really represent who you are on here. If you're ready, you can take one of these puzzle pieces and a larger piece of paper, trace it on, and start doing your final copy. Oh, here is mine as an example of another one. So I did my family tree, and I included a lot of my extended family because they're all really important to me. This is kind of my life motto. I have art and photography. I have swimming and religion on here. So like my swimming doesn't have a lot of details in it. I didn't try to draw a swimmer or anything like that. I just did some waves, and that's totally fine. So here's one idea of how you could go about doing this. So today my goal for you is that you have at least your sketches done. Thank you.